Hello everybody, Jamie here from Starter Riot. Welcome back to Thank Punk, it's Friday. Here's all your alternative music news for this week. Before we get started, make sure you slap a like on this, subscribe to the channel, we've got loads of content, we do this show every week, loads of live videos on the channel as well, go check them out. So Modern Baseball just dropped a new track, it's called This Song Will Buy Brendan Lucan's A New Pair of Socks. This is the first new song they've released since Holy Ghost and it'll be on the split EP with the Super Weeks and Thin Lips. That is available digitally from Big Scary Monsters and on an exclusive 7-inch vinyl on the UK and EU tour. This song's really different to anything on Holy Ghost, I think they're experimenting a bit outside of a traditional release. Anyway, hope Brendan enjoys the socks. Sorority Noise just dropped the track No Halo, that's off their upcoming album You're Not As Blank As You Think. That'll be out on Triple Crown Records on March the 17th. Follows on from their album Joy Departed in 2015. This song is really good, really fast but kind of understated as well. It's got real like war on drugs kind of Bruce Springsteen-y vibes. Really looking forward to this album. A lot of people who've heard it have tipped it for album of the year this year, which is a big shout so early on as well, but we'll wait and see. From First to Last have released a new song called Make War featuring Sonny Moore aka Skrillex back on lead vocals. Bit of backstory here, Sonny Moore joined the band in 2004 and recorded their seminal album Dear Diary My Teen Angst Has a Body Count with them. The band got pretty huge off that. They found Sonny Moore through MySpace, which is a bit of sign of the times. They got really big on their brand of white belt, emo, screamo, whatever you want to call it. They were pretty much loved and hated in equal measure. They were probably the biggest scene band, especially from the MySpace era. But Sonny Moore left the band in 2007 after loads of throat issues which caused them to cancel numerous tours. He started to DJ under his own name, Sonny Moore, before emerging as Skrillex. Since then, he's collaborated with everyone from Bring Me the Horizon, Ellie Goulding, and of course Justin Bieber a few years ago. This is the first definite new song that we've heard from First to Last, and confirmation that Sonny Moore has recorded new material with them. Now, From First to Last have recorded a new album. Could that whole thing be with Sonny Moore? It does say on their Facebook page that he is a member of the band again. We'll have to wait and see. As for the track itself, I actually think his vocals have really improved, probably from spending time with Justin Bieber. His vocals are a real sticking point for a lot of people. Really heavy whine on their earlier tracks, especially stuff like Emily. Awful whine. Really put me off them back in the day. Another point on this, if you watched the show for a long time, we mentioned a band called Culture Abuse last year who released an album called Peach. The album artwork features a peach in front of a chain link fence, and the From First to Last artwork features a peach wrapped in barbed wire. Same colour, very similar fonts, very similar placement of the words. Culture Abuse are obviously very upset about this coincidence. From First to Last have said that it is a coincidence and they weren't aware of the band's artwork. But I'd be surprised if it is just a coincidence, seeing as they're kind of in the same scene. They must know some of the same people. Skrillex has said that he hopes that Culture Abuse gain extra attention from this association with From First to Last. I'm sure they are thanking you massively. Quite a few albums have come out today. AFI releasing their self-titled 10th album today. It's their first album since Burials in 2013, 4 years ago. I think it's safe to say, and I think a lot of fans would agree, they've kind of been on a steady decline since Sing the Sorrow in 2003. I think we'd all love to see AFI reclaim their former glories, and they've shown signs of doing this on this album. Songs like White Offerings and Snowcats have been brilliant. The other tracks they premiered off the album, Aurelia and Get Hurt, are somewhere in the middle ground. Let me know what you think of AFI's album in the comments. Is it the best thing since Sing the Sorrow? I really like December Underground personally. Songs like Kill Caustic and Summer Shudder alone were brilliant. AFI are touring the US in support of that album. In the UK, they're playing Download Festival later this year, and they're supporting Deftones on their upcoming dates. Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes' second album, Modern Ruin, is out today. It follows on from 2015's Blossom. The former Gallows frontman is, of course, best known for their uproarious live shows. They're doing a UK headline tour in March. If you can catch them, definitely do. They were brilliant when I saw them a few months ago in Manchester. The songs he's already premiered off the album as well were brilliant. He's kind of combined the hardcore punk of Gallows with a bit more alternative rock like Queens of the Stone Agey vibes. Really cool, really looking forward to hearing this album. And one that dropped out of nowhere from last week, Oso Oso released his second album, the Unihon Mixtape. This is the solo project of JD from State Lines. This is a really, really cool album. Kind of reminds me of Jimmy Eat World in parts, really early Jimmy Eat World. Bit of Dashboard Confessional as well. There's a really good review of the album on the site Goldflake Paint. I'll put a link to that down below. Really great album. Definitely check it out if you're looking for some new emo-y indie vibes. Some UK pop punk albums have come out today, as it is releasing their second album, OK. It's YouTuber Patty Walters' gang's second effort after 2015's Never Happy Ever After. They're kind of pushing that newer all-time low sound. I think they're really trying to hit the mainstream of this album, maybe break some UK charts. And Waste are releasing their debut album Red, Green or In Between on No Sleep Records. This band have attracted a lot of comparisons to Neck Deep, which I think are quite fair. They are friends with Neck Deep. Waste opened for Neck Deep on their UK headline tour last year. Some of Neck Deep also appear in their video for Graveyard Shift, and they have used the same producer. Singer of Neck Deep, Ben Barlow's brother Seb Barlow, produced this album, so there's obviously going to be some similarities in sound. If you do like Neck Deep, especially Rain in July and earlier Neck Deep stuff, definitely check out this album. They're also supporting Seaway and the Gospel Youth on tour in the UK next week. Basement have announced a new UK tour with Higher Power. Now this tour is going to be awesome. It's in March. They're playing Southampton, London, Manchester, Glasgow and Leeds. 2 nights in each city, a different set list each night. It's going to be sick. I saw Basement quite a lot last year and it still hasn't scratched the itch. Still want to see them more. That's obviously in support of their third album, Promise Everything, which came out on Run for Cover in January last year. Fantastic album. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. Pulled Apart by Horses have released the song The Haze. It is the title track off their upcoming 4th album, which will be out on March the 17th. There's a new song from the mysterious band Guillotine. It's called Butterflies. This song will be on their EP Sapphire, out on Failure by Design Records on the 24th of February. If you like bands like Brand New, Thrice, that kind of emo-infused alternative rock, I think you'll really like these. Definitely go check them out. And another new UK band called Child released a song called Faint. This song kind of sounds like Lullaby by The Cure, which is only a good thing. A fantastic song. And that's all for this week. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to the channel so you get this in your feed every week. But for now, thank Bung, it's Friday!